love to win this. Now, Man Time comes up. They're set. About to break. They're racing. Mervyn began okay. Fabergino got out quicker than him though, and so did Copper Fury. It's Copper Fury, Fabergino, but Mervyn starting to kick up underneath of them soon after the start, with Man Time settling down fourth. Dear Delaranza behind those. Market Ruler, look at them go here at the head of the field. Undisclosed back there, Damn Ready, and also Hoboken. Well, this trio are flying. Copper Fury, he's really certainly challenging Mervyn. Mervyn's got up on its inside now, and Fabergino took the trail behind them a length and a half away coming into the bend, but there's still three in front of Man Time, Dear Delaranza, Market Ruler, Undisclosed, Hoboken and Damn Ready into the home straight where the sparks have been flying, and Mervyn shook off Copper Fury. Here comes the big Liverpool grey Fabergino. Nucky now goes to work. They're coming from the back. Dear Delaranza down near the rail. Market Ruler. Now Hoboken right over the top. Fabergino, Hoboken, Market Ruler. They'll split the line. Hoboken got there in the last stride from Market Ruler. Fabergino in behind them. Good go for fourth between Undisclosed, Mervyn, Man Time and Dear Delaranza. Then came Damn Ready and Copper Fury, who became a real fly in the ointment for those two horses that were expected to lead, and has absolutely punctured a lung to finish back there a long, long last. Well, it was the last horse standing. It was Hoboken. The Neville Parnham trained gelding Hoboken. Stevie Parnham down the outside. Fabergino exposed in that speed battle, then reaching the lead. But in the last 75, it was Hoboken, who can sit up and ping really well, that gunned them down with Market Ruler and Fabergino. And they finish clear of Mervyn, who holds fourth in front of Man Time and Undisclosed. So the son of Statue of Liberty wins it out of Spectrum's Image for Nev and Carolyn Parnham, Johnny Riley, Sean Kenny, D. Williams, Mrs. B. Davidson and G. Joyce. Hoboken first, fourth win from 30 appearances. Second goes the way of two Market Ruler by Universal Ruler from Market Rap for David Reed and partners, Simon Miller, Chloe Azzopardi, and Fabergino third home by Machino from Miss Rosania, Tiana Robertson and Peter Nucky. 58.75, 58.75, they scorched. It's a neck and nose, the margins here after the running of race number 6. The Neo Metals handicaps next at 4.15, and 13 and 14 are the two scratchings. We're about to go to Britt Taylor there. 35.16 the sectional, and catch up with Stephen Parnham, who would have been sitting back there and probably pretty delighted with the cracking tempo that those three horses in front had set, and it just fell right into his favour.
Really did, Darren. Steve, congratulations. What was going through your head early? That pace just looked frenetic.
Yeah, it was very quick. It did look like on paper that they were going to go hard, but bit more than I expected, but that played into our hands in the finish.
When you're sitting there and you're spotting the leaders a bit of a head start there, are you just giggling to yourself at the thought that they probably are going to compound when you come into the straight?
Yeah, I always thought that they would struggle to the line, but I had in mind that when he saved up for a sprint, he's got a good one, so I didn't want to go chasing him out too early. I sort of tracked up Market Ruler from the 400 and peeled on it outside, and he let down really good.
Is it the best way to ride him, just to save him for that one last effort at the end? Because he can be quite a versatile galloper.
Yeah, look, I think he's got a really good 250 metre kick on him, so if you draw a gate, you can probably sort of position it a little bit closer, but still saving that sprint. I think that's sort of been the key to him running really good races lately, so it's if the pace is on, it's certainly no disadvantage to go back on him.
And what's your assessment of the track today? We know we've had a bit of rainfall around this morning.
Yeah, look, it's a little bit sticky. It's not wet as such because since, early this mid-morning, it's been dry, but combining that with the track being a little bit tired, as you'd expect at this time of the year, it's made it that little bit sticky, but some are getting through it and some probably just struggling a bit.
Well, lucky he was one that got through it. Well done.
Thanks very much.
Neville Parnham joins us here. Nev, Hoboken, I guess that worked out perfectly for your galloper today. Yeah, it did. It was actually, it sort of looked like on paper that there was going to be an abundance of speed, and it certainly turned out to be that way. And with us drawing the outside barrier, I felt there was a good chance to sort of ride him negative. And, you know, a couple of times he's won like that, and he's such a versatile horse. He can race on speed, or he can be ridden back in the field. But I think his best forte is sort of ride him off the pace when the tempo's pretty strong. So it was a good, strong win, and I wasn't surprised by the victory.
And still, it's not easy to do that when they do go really quick, to remain balanced and then finish off like he did today.
No, it's not. But look, the horse, he probably hasn't got a long sustained run. You know, he likes to track him up, and then once he gets a bit of daylight at the 250, he can have a good turn of foot on him. Versus sort of riding him on the speed, he's sort of obliged to sort of follow them in, and 9 times out of 10 you make it a run before you want to. But yeah, he's certainly a better horse when he's ridden off speed.
He's been a pretty good horse. Well done, Nev. Great training.
Thank you.
There's Neville Parham there, the Hall of Fame, with Hoboken taking out the 6th race here to Ascot today. You're watching Ascot on Sky Thoroughbred Central on this Saturday afternoon. Time for a quick break, and in fact we won't go. Straight back to the Sydney studios there with Anthony Manton. And Anthony, that was an entertaining affair, but Hoboken too strong down the outside.